Hello people off the internet, it's me again.
Hold up.
Been to IKEA. The reason I've been to IKEA this time is to get a nice splashback in cement grey, and I want it to go here. Now, like a knobhead, I've already put this on, not thinking that I needed this at some point. Second problem I have, it's fucking huge. I wish it was shorter, but you get what you pay for. And this is a bracket that holds this once it's trimmed down to size. So I'm going to measure here, because this is four-way carpet and it looks nice. Honestly, don't get me wrong. It's a nice sound deadening. Why is my van so dark? I work and I have really long split shifts. So I'll do like 7 in the morning till 9, and then I'm off for a lot of hours. And then I'll start again about 2, 3 o'clock, and I'm on till 7. So during those hours, what I do is pull the bed out, get some sleep, do a bit of editing, whatever, and just nod off. And then I'll do my work, come back home. Job's are good. I like a nice dark environment just to sleep. I have blackout blinds in the house. I'm really light sensitive. As soon as the sun comes up, I'm awake. I like just to keep a little enclosure just to switch off. So this is why it's so dark in here. I am adding bits of light. I want to kind of not be so depressed and look like I'm still in the fucking womb. That's the reason why. So I bought this. It has a white back as well. And I don't know. I don't know if I want the white. It's two-sided. I'm going to go with the cement grey on the other side. The job today is measure this to about that height and maybe just go to that level there. What do you think? That's the full length of it. It makes no real sense to go beyond that, to be honest. I might actually just use... the natural cut-off point from this point. Yes, I still haven't fucking done these. I know. I will do that. I'm going to do them... I'm going to do them today. I'm doing it today. I have today off. It's a midweek break. Yesterday I was off. I worked an overtime shift. I got a phone call last night. I'd only finished my shift an hour, and I got asked if I wanted to work again today. I said no. I got things to do. It was a nice day yesterday. Today it's pissing down. Can't work outside the van where I have all the space. So I'm going to do my best to work. Bit of a mix in the kitchen. Make a mess. Wife's out. I'll get it cleaned up before she comes home. Do this. Do that. Fit the cooker. Have I got the balls to cut into this? I hope so. Problem is, I hope it's not... I say hope. I didn't check. I should have checked. I didn't check. I need to cut out the whole... Open, you bastard. So you can see here, there's a bracket. Well, there's a part of the shelf. So I'm probably going to have to cut out some of that at some point. We'll see. Right, top tip on the fridge. The Alpicool G22 fridge I have. There's no need for you to go down to 5 centigrade. It chews the batteries. It'll do you for one overnight, no bother at all. Run the lights, da-da-da-da-da. No, it's great. I've been upstepping it, the battery life, upstepping the temperature, and now sitting at 8 centigrade. The cans of pop I've got in there, Lucozade, I think. I've got little cans of Lucozade. They're still nice and chilled, and that's at 8 centigrade. And it really doesn't have that much impact on the battery. Remember, I only drive for like half an hour to work and half an hour back. I don't have solar yet. That's in the future. Do this first. The reason I'm going to do this first is when I cut a hole in here, I won't be having to hoover bits of MDF off this back of the carpet. See, I am planning a little bit. Next job then is to do all these edges, get that off my list, and just start clearing out this van because it's nearly done. Feel it. It's nearly done. I've got some four-way carpet. Got to do a few bits here, bit over there, have a gap here, over that corner. Got the wood to do it, just trim it. Ideally, I'd like a nice day so I can get the jigsaw outside. Stop fucking around, procrastinating. This really should be stood upright, or flat, sorry, because it will warp. Let's get this measured, get it cut, because I don't have I don't have one of those. I'd like one. I nearly ordered, well, I nearly got my kids to get me one for Christmas, then I bottled it because I couldn't find a justification for having it. Let's get me tape measure. Join me back in a second. Hi, I just thought while I'm editing this video, I have an email notification thing. If you want to sign up to that, first 10 people get a wee sticker. Stickers are going out in the post tomorrow. So for those that have already signed up. Yeah, anyway, back to the video. As you can see, fucking hell. As you can see, I've chopped it down to the size I need. Now, I didn't go with the circular saw. I did some test cuts. And the circular saw trashed the shite out of it. So I did it cut closer and closer. It was fast, but the blades, I don't have enough teeth on the blades, so it just tore it to shit. Second thing I tried then is my jigsaw. Now I cut it with the surface side up first, further out, on a high speed, on a, I think it's a TP14. So I don't have many blades and it had the least amount of teeth on it. It chopped the shit out of the surface. So I had to redo, flip it over. Because my teeth come up, if you look at as your jigsaw, the teeth are like that. So your cutting edge, you have to flip it. And I got a nice straight edged. I used, before I cut these up, I used that as a guide. Just bear in mind that your jigsaw blade will probably sit about here. So I moved that over 37mm along the sheet of board here. On the last cut, on the last edge, it tore the edge. It tore the edge off the surface. Pain in the ass. So what I should have done is I should have cut off to the side, and then that would have took the weight off and it would have took the pressure off. I thought I was being clever. I thought I got away with it and I didn't. Be warned, especially if you've got a long edge, the weight of the board wants to tear itself off, all right? So as you come to the edge, just veer off and then attack it again, and then that's where it has less pressure. So that's just a little top tip for you. I'm gonna, oh, watch that, don't want it on water. It's raining, it's fucking raining. I swear to God, all it does here is rain. See when you're working, sweat your balls off. Sunny as hell. See when you want a day off. Ugh. See when you want a day off though. Oh no. So I just got some Gorilla 100% tough. And I'm just going to glue a bit on, bit of wood glue, stick it on. You shouldn't really notice. It's going to be sitting down that corner out of the way. Second thing to arrive, well, the only thing to arrive today, but it's great timing, is the brackets for the table I showed you in the last episode that I got off eBay. So these are table brackets, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it behind you on this wall here, a little bit further forward, and the table fits perfectly in this space. And then so I'm going to mount that today as well. That way I don't have a table rolling around the place, and it's not a balls when we've got the bed out and the dogs are lying. Where do we stick it? So I'm just going to have it nice and positioned on the roof. Hopefully my wife sleeps on this side, it won't land on her head. Remember I was telling you in the last episode about getting the right screws so they don't go all the way through your panel. Drywall screws kit. They have various sizes. It's only to nip in through the fabric and into this plyboard. Should do the job perfectly well. There's no real stress or strains. So I cut these down. Now the problem I have with this IKEA pack, these don't cut down to size because they're pretty shaped. That's the standard size. That's how they fit. So I have no solution for this yet. So what I was thinking of doing is just to stop it moving left and right, is putting a cap on these screws. I've got a pack of caps. Just a little black cap on each corner just for effect. My battery on. Now these are countersunk already. Drill this in to the base here, and then obviously have it, drop that in, slide that over the top, and then screw. Oh yeah, that won't work. So yes, you see the thing is that would set your measure. So you do your 3 frames here and then you slide the sheet in. I can't do that because I can't use them, so I have to put the first one in, slide it out somehow, and then screw. See, everything just a fucking handling. Right, so let's get this in first. Let's just worry about that, how we're going to solve that problem. So I want this as close to the countertop as possible. Put a head on it, Darren. Low as I can get it. This will be Chinese diesel heater remote control. I still haven't mounted this. That is how I want it to be. How do I slide the fucking thing in? Right, this is going to take a while, so I'm going to take this off so that I have the room to slide that board in. Even if I can get one in. Oh, cheating my way around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a countersink in there. That way it secures it. Where we have a will, we have a way. Oh. So I've got the table installed on the roof. So I've used the corner brackets here, as you can see, so we can slide it in. And then I've got a top bracket here, which stops it going forward. Then I've put the other bracket here to hold the leg, because without it, it's a bit wobbly. And I added a pad, so we can just lock that into place. That's it, not going anywhere. So it extends the life of this hinge basically, because it's a bit weak, to say the least. So I put a wee pad on, the same pads I've used on the bottom of the porta potty to stop that moving around. And then we have the table mounted above the bed. So storage, people, storage, nice one. I'm happy with that. That's like a, I don't know, £10 bracket thing, and it literally just arrived within the hour. So I thought, right, let's get that on. So I'm happy I've sort of solved that solution. We have this. That's not going anywhere. I was tempted to put some capped screws on it, but they're just going to end up as grease collectors. Just give it a nudge. All right, maybe later. Mounted that. You can see there, need to charge my batteries. So I'm just going to put these end caps on these brackets here, and that's it for today. I'll put my cup holders back on, tidy up the van, lift all the rubbish, put all the tools away from the kitchen. I've been a good boy, I've swept up already, just in case you came home early. I just need to put the tools away and then lock down. I'm not doing anything else today. Sod it, it's just too wet and shitty. Start editing, stick this online. Great, I think I'm getting a fecking cold. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you in the next time. See you later, love you, bye.